If you feel overwhelmed by making your first sale in this digital space, if you don't know where to start, if you feel lost, if you've been watching videos back to back to back to back to back, and you don't know what to do first, definitely go ahead and get you something to write with. Take a seat, get comfortable, because on this video, that is exactly what we are going to talk about. Imagine waking up to money and sales from content that you created weeks ago. Imagine being able to walk in your job, not afraid to be late, not afraid to really say how you feel, not afraid to walk off the job if you have to because they are on some bullshit. Imagine being able to travel as much as you want to. Imagine not worrying about where your next meal is going to come from. Imagine not worrying about going out to eat as often because you know that you are making consistent money on a consistent basis. That is not just a dream. That is literally my reality. And I want to tell you every single thing that I'm doing, not just so that you can live the exact life that I'm living, but so that you can live whatever your dream is for you, whatever it is that you want to do. It may be that you're trying to fix your credit. It may be that you are trying to save $1,000 to $5,000. It may be that you are just trying to get another car. Whatever your dream is, I want you to be able to accomplish that. And I am telling you from experience that digital products has changed my life. And I know that making extra money is going to help you get to where it is that you're trying to get to. So if that is something that you are interested in, let's get into the video. If you are new here, my name is Treviana, and on this channel, I give you every single thing that I have done to make my first sale and things that I am consistently doing to make continuous sales online. I give you from A to Z so that you can go and apply it on your strategy. So let's get into it. So if you do not have a product already created, I want you to click the link down in the description box below. Download my 100 Ways to Guarantee Your First Sale ebook. That is going to help you figure out what value you have, what experience you have, what you can offer to the world, what you can actually create a product or create an audience around. So that's the first thing. If you are lost, if you don't know where to start, go ahead and download that ebook so that you can start mapping out what it is that you need to be creating an audience around and giving value on. If you do have your digital product, I'm going to tell you what point of sale platform I use. I have tried multiple. I have tried Stan.store. I have tried Shopify. I have tried, what's the other one? I can't remember the other one that I tried. I haven't tried PayHip or Gumroad, but I heard that those are pretty decent as well. But the one that I'm currently using right now is called Beacons AI. It is literally, to me, it has been the easiest, most simplest platform, very user friendly, and it's very cut and dry, very straight to the point. You don't need a lot of technical knowledge or any of the things that you think that you might need. It is literally plug and play. Okay, so if you have not already created your point of sale platform and you're trying to figure out where you should host your digital product, you can also click the link down in my description box. I have a free link for you to sign up for Beacons. Now that you have your product, you need to get your product on a platform where you can actually start making money. Now, that is not going to be step one for me. If you've watched previous videos that I've uploaded, you know that my step one is to build an audience. Everybody is telling you to start with the digital product. And yes, the digital product can make you money, but if you do not have anyone to buy your digital product will literally sit there and collect digital dust. Okay, so to avoid that, start building an audience. How do you build an audience? The way that you will build an audience is to think about how you actually subscribe to other people's content. What makes you follow? What makes you subscribe? What makes you sign up to the email list? Think about everything that triggered you to actually want to be a part of whatever it is that that person has going on. So you're watching me on YouTube right now. What made you subscribe to my channel? What made you click on this video? What made you subscribe to the channels that you are currently following? What made you follow somebody on Instagram or on TikTok? Whatever made you do whatever it is, whatever action it is that you took, I want you to start giving that same exact thing. Whether it was because that I seemed authentic or that person seemed like they was giving real value, then you're going to do the exact same thing. You're going to come on, be authentic, and give real value. Whether it's because you felt like you was able to resonate with that person on a certain level, right? Maybe you felt like that person understood where you are on your journey, or something about that person just made you feel like you were connected to them. That's exactly what you're going to do. You're going to get on your platform, whatever platform you choose, and you're going to give the content that people are able to connect with and resonate with, right? If you're into fashion, and fashion was what made you like this person's picture or video, right? You're going to come on and you're going to make sure that you are decent, right? Because remember, any piece of content that you come out with is your ad, right? It's what people see, it's how people start to judge you. This is not we listen and we don't judge, because these people don't know you. These people are judging, okay? And so I am at the place where I don't even care. If my makeup is not done, if my hair is not done, I'm still gonna come on and I'm gonna give the value. But if you need to feel a little bit more comfortable, because you guys know when you look better, you feel better. And when you feel better, you're able to give a better version of yourself. So whatever it is that made you take action in following, subscribing, signing up to the newsletters or whatever, think about that and then start to give that to your people, right? You have to have a topic. You have to know what it is that you are going to be talking about, which is what the ebook in my description box is going to help you do if you don't already have that. If you do, then you're good. You just need to decide what platform you're going to go on, whether that is YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, if you're going to do a podcast, if you're going to do a newsletter, whatever it is, decide where you're going to start distributing content and then start distributing content. Now, I'm going to give you the real deal Holyfield, okay? YouTube specifically has changed my life. Not because of all the money that I've made on YouTube, which I have made a pretty penny on YouTube, but not because of the money that I've made, but because of the community that I have been able to build, right? People on YouTube are different, especially the ones that are really like looking to do something. They are more focused. They are looking to actually make moves. In my experience on other platforms, it's just about looking and scrolling, right? It's very short, the attention spans is very short, and they're not really looking to gain anything. So you have to be able to catch them quick, right? But on YouTube, you're able to build a community of people that are actually looking for what it is that you have to offer. I promise you, when I started this YouTube channel, I was shaking in my boots, okay? And I started from 0 followers. Actually, I had 3 subscribers, and those subscribers were people that I knew. So it counted because I appreciate the support, but they was just there to cheer me on. But I started from practically 0, just like you. And we are at 900 plus subscribers on this channel right now. And quite frankly, I am less impressed about the numbers and more, I just feel grateful that you all trust me to give you guys everything that I've got, like everything that has helped me, everything that has changed my life. I'm grateful that you guys are here and want to receive the information and want to actually go and implement it. I'm grateful that God chose me, right? I'm grateful that God trusted me to be able to give you the things that are helping me, right? Because he could have chose anybody to do this. And I fought God on coming on camera for such a long time. And the minute that I obeyed and the minute that I put my feelings aside, my life started to shift and it started to change. Now God is taking me to another level, and y'all, it's getting closer and closer that I'm getting ready to walk away to replace my 9 to 5 income. And the nerves of it all. But anyway, let's get back focused. So if you have already posted your digital product and you are not getting any traction, you are not getting anybody to actually purchase your product, you are probably more focused on selling the digital product than you are about talking about your experience with the digital product. And your audience is probably feeling disconnected from you. So, a way to feel connected to your audience, or for your audience to feel connected to you, is to literally just talk about your experience, right? Just like in this video, how I talk about how I was very afraid to start recording videos on YouTube, how I talk about I started in 2019 and did not make a dollar online, how I struggled making my first sale, which is what made me really want to get focused on getting to that first sale and figuring out that strategy so I could help other people get to their first sale, make their first dollar online, and make consistent sales online. Like, all of that is part of my story. And all you literally have to do is come on and talk about your story. Talk about the parts that you experience, the good, the bad, the feelings, the emotions, right? The depression. I talked in one of my videos, I talked about how I was addicted to weed, literally addicted to weed, y'all. And it was literally hindering my progress. It was hindering my growth. It was hindering my value. Like, I was coping. I was using weed to distract me, to make my life feel better. I just wanted to feel a little better than I did in my life. And so I started abusing the substance. And so I talk about that in my videos, and I talk about how I went through depression and all of the things, right? People want to hear your story because, believe it or not, we are more alike than we are different. And so people just want to know, like, there is somebody else that went through and experienced the things that I'm going through and am experiencing, and they made it out, right? And they want to hear exactly how you made it out. For me, I had to get out of my way. I was in my way. I was in my own way because I was trying to manipulate the pieces of the board and control every single thing in my life. And I could not, I did, every time I put my hand in something, it messed it up. Like, it made it worse than what it could have been, right? But when I literally said, God, whatever you want, even if it's something that I don't want, even if it's something that I want but you don't want from me, whatever it is that you want, I am going to start walking in alignment. And really, I started praying and meditating and journaling and all of those things day by day. It did not happen overnight. So don't believe the hype when they tell you you start meditating, you start journaling, that it's gonna just change your life drastically, because it will change your life drastically, just not immediately. That it takes time, right? Just like a rose takes time to bloom, it takes time. A lot of people that connect with me on different levels. They, whether it's my depression, whether it was the fact that I was addicted to a substance, whether it was that I didn't make any money, they resonate with me in some way, shape, or form. So your product is probably not selling because your audience is not connecting with you. And your audience is not connecting with you because you are not being transparent, right? That was one of the things that I struggle with, being transparent, just coming on and saying, I had some work to do, right? A lot of the things that happened to me in my life was as a result of the version of me that I was. So I had to change my life drastically. Okay. Like, I had to put some things down. I had to let go of some things that I did not want to let go of. All of the things, trust me, the tears, the depression, all of it, y'all. I experienced it, right? But I just want you to know, and my prayer has always been, God, use me as the example of what is possible. Now, if you are going to pray that prayer, I'm telling you from now, just be very strategic. Like, think about it. Okay, take a minute and think about it before you actually pray the prayer, because one thing God is going to do is He's going to answer that prayer, and He's going to use you as the example. And what I have found in my experience is that to be used by God, not only is it an honor, right? But it is also a act of submission. Submission meaning you have to not do things your way. You have to literally like submit to the will of God if you want to be used as an example, right? And so part of that was just me starting to come on camera and just letting things go and all of that. So just be mindful. It is not an easy road. Okay. It is not an easy road, but it is absolutely worth it. And so I just want to be the example of what is possible. Nothing that I tell you is things that I have not done. Every single thing that I'm telling you to do, every single thing that I am telling you, make this move, do this, do this, do this, it's because I've done it and it has worked for me. Another thing is consistency. You have to be consistent. The only way for you to build trust with your audience is by being consistent, y'all. That's not the only way, but it is one of the most important ways because, like, imagine you are dating someone and you are learning them and trying to get to know them, but they ain't calling you on a consistent basis. Y'all are not connecting often. Like, you guys are not going out to eat. You speak to them today for like 30 minutes and then you don't speak to them for another 6 months, or you don't speak to them for another 4 weeks, right? That's weird. You're not going to be able to connect with the person like that, right? So what's going to happen? That person is going to take their stuff and gonna go move on to the next because you don't have the time to invest in them. You're not fully here. And if you are here, you're not here for the right reasons. Because if it's something that, if you want to get to know somebody, if you want to exchange value, if you want to build something with someone, you're going to invest the time. And so if you're not investing the time, your audience is going to feel that, and they're going to feel like, oh, they're not serious about me, right? They on some other stuff. They got other stuff going on, which you may. And if you do, go ahead and handle that and then just come back when you're able to be consistent, right? Consistent doesn't mean every single day, which I will tell you, when I started posting every day on YouTube, my numbers changed drastically. That's just a tip. Things that I have noticed in my digital business. When I started posting every day on YouTube, whether it's a short, whether it's a long form video, whether it's a comment in my community section on here, when I started posting consistently every day, baby, them numbers showed the proof was definitely in the pudding, okay? And the pudding was good. That is so corny. But definitely, like, think about it. Just think about how consistent you want somebody to be with you and then show up in that same way for your audience. The thing you want to think about also is, how easy is your funnel? How easy is it for the person that is wanting to purchase to get through the purchasing journey, right? Do you know what your purchasing journey is? Do you know what the journey that your customer goes through feels like? You need to actually go through the steps that you are wanting your customer to go through to see how seamless it actually is. Because any little thing that might be a bump in the road could take them off the road completely. Okay. They might make a left turn because they don't want to have to go through the loops and the hoops and the jumps to get to that next thing. So go through your funnel. What does your funnel look like? Is the payment processing system, is it seamless, right? That's why I like Beacons, because Beacons is very straight to the point. It takes you through boom, 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 and you ain't got to worry about nothing else, right? But what is your funnel like? What is the first point of contact for your customer? How do they get to this part, then this part, then this part? Go through it yourself, like if you're a customer, and see how easy it feels for you, how simple it is for you. Because whatever you feel, whatever feelings come up in the process as you're going through the process, that is what's coming up for your target person. And you don't want them to struggle in that area at all. You want to make it easy for people to buy from you, right? You want to make it easy for people to get to the next step in your funnel. So just think about that. That's it for this video, you guys. I hope that you found value. I know that you found value. So go ahead and click the like button. click the subscribe button if you haven't already. Join the family and let me know what was your biggest takeaway in the comments. I just want y'all to know that I see all of your comments and I respond to every single one of your comments. It may take me a little while, but I'm getting there, right? I respond to every one of your comments and I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you so much for supporting my channel the way that you do. It is, listen, I do not take it lightly. Okay, I do not take it lightly, which is why I try to give you every single thing that I got, because I want you to feel the feelings that I have felt in making money in this digital and in this online space. If you need more help with this whole process, click the link down in my description box. Go ahead and get the 100 ways to guarantee your first sale ebook, because it doesn't only come with the 100 ways. You also get buyer psychology 101. You also get digital product blueprint for beginners, and you get general access to my inner circle, to my inside private community, okay, where we really get to work. The amount of information that's in that community is insane, y'all. I can't even tell you. But I hope to see you guys inside of the community. But if not, I will most certainly see you on the next video. Bye, guys.